Hello everybody. Since the weather here in Los Angeles is cooler, and actually for the past 2 days it's been a little bit warm during afternoon and in the morning, and then it gets really cold at night because usually when we have the Santa Ana winds, usually it brings some warm weather here. But anyway, so I decided to actually fix my side yard. This is where the area where I really didn't pay much attention to it. So what I did, since I have a lot of plants that actually grew in my property, I actually repurposed them and moved them on this location. This is actually a microclimate. It gets morning sun, and then in the afternoon it's shaded. So here, this area also, sometimes it's when it's raining, it's the water stays here. It doesn't really subside as fast as I would like to. So some of the plants that I have here, I keep them in the pot. So in that way, they won't stay in the water for a long period of time. So here, I planted this Echeveria Sahara, and I have this San Pedro cactus, and I leave it. That's just like what I've mentioned. I put it in the pot, and I planted an aloe there as a companion plant. And here I have red ives and a sunburst. Right now the sunburst doesn't look really good because it's been sitting under the sun, but I'm pretty sure this is going to recover. I have a foxtail there, um, aloe blue elf. That is not actually a weed. The one that's growing in the middle of it, it's actually a lily. It comes back after it dies out. When it flowers, then it comes back again. Aeonium there, and then here another Sahara, um, another foxtail here. I have a Crassula sunburst over there, another San Pedro cactus, and this one is my Vyombi. This one was not so happy under the sun, which I'm actually surprised. I thought this would do well under the sun. So it gets a lot of afternoon sun where it was planted. So I thought it was dying, so I moved it here. But after a few days, look how she looks like now. It looks like she recovered and looks really stunning, especially with the color. I also moved these plants that, again, they're under the sun, so they're not looking so well right now. Have a ray of light agave over there, a mediopicta. This is a shark skin, another blue elf, another cactus right there, and um, this is an agave. I forgot the name, but I also left this in the pot. This is where the area that gets a lot of water. This is a Joe Hawk. It looks really stunning right now. This is the one that I got a few months ago that it was dying, and I managed to recover it after I cleaned it up. I also uh, kept it here in this corner since it looks really nice in here, and it looks like she's really happy. Um, Finger aloes right there, Crassula, um, another Aeonium, and this one is a palm that I also got when it was very small. It got a little bit big. It would also provide a little bit of shade, but it's nice to have it here in the corner. It's my dog right there. So this is how it looks like. I also just recycled some of my white pebble stone that are scattered also in my property, and I put some flagstone, little mini boulders there, just to contrast as far as how the plants are planted. Some of them I really kept them tight. I just want to see how they would grow, since I never really tried planting so tightly. Usually they're kind of like scattered, because when they grow big, I just want to make sure that I can able to access them. But this time I'm gonna try. I tried actually planting them really tight. I'm pretty sure they're going to knit, But since this is really a small area, I wouldn't have any problem as far as accessing it. I still have two more plants here that I also need to find a spot. Those are Vyombi, that there's two of them, they're twin. And this is an agave. Not sure if it's a potato run, but it looks so compact. I would probably move this in front of my yard, since these are actually better under direct sunlight. They're tougher than aloe, that I know for sure. So I'm really glad that I got a chance to do some gardening again after long period of time that I didn't get the chance to do it. Some of the plants that I planted as well on the other side, they all grow. I already did some trimming on them, but I would probably show you guys how I would rearrange all of them on my next video. Some of the plants that I have did not survive the summer heat, and since I was doing some home renovation, I was not able to really pay attention to them. And again, we are still on lockdown because of this pandemic, and I know everybody, including myself, can't wait for this to be over and get back to how our normal life was. All right, guys, stay safe out there, and encouraging you guys to go out there in your backyard and do some planning. It's not only good for you, it's good that it creates this nice atmosphere when you go outside. It's something that you would enjoy on your own little space. All right, have a good day, guys. Bye.